Pete 64 off of our forums. You can see it's got a phone charger there. We've got a Sansui AM FM with iPod input, cycle sound. The bike is pulling a trailer, and my wife and myself up through the Ozark Mountains. Not everybody can say that they've gotten to tour the Ozarks on an antique, but here's what you can see. We'll get on around here and let you see a little more. I mainly wanted you to see that the bike does run fine, shifts fine, there's no odd noises coming from the bike. Look at that, isn't that beautiful, folks? Look at that. A lot of people are afraid to buy a Goldwing with 100,000 miles on it. This one has 104,000, but it's been meticulously maintained and restored. The belts and everything have been done on it. The new pulleys have been installed. So this bike is good for another 150,000 trouble-free miles with regular maintenance, oil, and filters. Mechanically, the bike is 100%. It needs nothing. Custom windshield with deflectors, custom wind wing, you can see. Instrumentation work. The fuel gauge is inaccurate. I think the sending unit's getting a little weak on it, but it does still work. As you can see, you can have a lot of fun riding one of these antiques up in the Ozark Mountains or wherever you live. So that's all I have for right now. If you've never considered a Goldwing, you should consider one, and don't be afraid of the mileage on these bikes. These bikes typically run 300,000 trouble-free miles if they're cared for. Like anything else, if you don't take care of it, it's not going to last. So you want one like this that's been well maintained and lovingly restored. I'm Aspect 1, my wife Aspect 2. Thank you for looking at our video. Alright folks, looking at a 1981 GL 1100. As you can see, my wife and I, Aspect 2 over there, otherwise known as Berta, we're pulling our trailer. It's Labor Day weekend. We did some camping. We got about 300 pounds worth of camping gear in that trailer. And the bike has pulled Berta and myself just fine with all our gear. Saddlebags are full, trunks full, trailer's just stuffed. You can't, well, you can see the trailer's about to bulge out here because you can't fit any more gear in it. So here's some of the features of the bike. It's got added rear tail lights, an LED stoplight right there. Of course, it's an antique. You can see we got antique tags on it. There's a trailer hitch that was custom made just for this bike. It's a frame mount hitch, so it has a higher capacity. There's your 4-pin flat plug. What else can I show you? The saddlebags and trunk have been repainted on the bike and restriped. The rest of the bike is original. Now, the bike, you're seeing the bike dirty, and I promise you I'll have it cleaned up by the time it gets posted to eBay. But I wanted to walk you around and just show you the bike, a couple of the custom touches on the bike. Obviously it has the chrome fascia here, new mirrors, new windshield with custom made side vents here, or side deflectors. It has a custom fork brace here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's engraved on the top. A lot of special parts on this bike. It has the Baker wind wings, upper and lower wind wings, Sansui stereo, accessory jack for your, I use it for my iPhone, machined stainless steel 1-inch handlebar risers, waterproof speakers, vent, chrome reservoir covers. It has the cover here for the winter time to break the air off of you. I don't know if you can see that with the vents. Dual air front end is air, rear end is air. Has a Saddleman seat with a Utopia backrest. We have the Utopia. Ran out of room on my SD card. We've had a good trip. We've taken a lot of pictures. So, of course, it's got a glove box on each side. Now I want to show you this. The snap is missing from this tonneau cover, but we just pull it down and hook it under, and it works fine. All the other snaps are there. As you can see, plenty of storage. We've got our iPhone hooked up in there. And then there's a glove box on the other side. If you can see that, holds plenty of gear in there. You can put your cigarettes, glasses, whatever, camera over there, and a locket. Get the cover on it here. And we have this fake key. It looks just like a radio knob. It fits the tank and the glove box, but it won't start the bike. So, as you can see, 104,000 miles. That hasn't hurt the bike at all. The bike's just now good and broke in. Everything inside, everything on this bike has been gone through and restored from front to back, with the exception of the clutch and the heads. The clutch is good. There's no need to replace it unless it's slipping, and it's not. And the heads are all in good shape. The bike gets 40 miles to the gallon, and compression is good. It doesn't smoke or leak anything. The rear saddlebag guards, these guards right here, could use to be re-chromed. They've been shot peened and prepped. They've been shot blasted and prepped. You can see how the chrome is wore down right there. So these pieces could be re-chromed. All the rest of the chrome is in good shape on the bike. The exhaust and everything is good on both sides. It's got the shorty turn downs, as you can see. Makes it sound really good. There's a couple of scratches on the paint here and here that I'll try to buff out. There's another little scratch here. The bike is just nasty because we're on tour, and so we don't clean them when we're riding them, folks. I don't know if you do or not. Some people manage to tour and keep their bike just spotless, but Bert and I don't. We've got LED fog lights up there, and those are not the cheap fog lights. Those are the really good ones with the 55-watt bulbs in them, and those things light a path for you. They really do blaze a path. Now, in addition to all of those other things I've shown you, we have a spin-on oil filter adapter. And what that does for you is allows you to buy your oil filters at Walmart or any local auto parts store. So it's very easy to change your oil while you're on the go. Very convenient. You don't have to have any special tools. A crescent wrench will reach the oil drain lug down there, and the spin-on filter spins on and off by hand. So there's nothing to changing the oil. If you're on a trip or whatever, you run by Walmart, buy 4 quarts and an oil filter, and bam, you're good to go. You know, change your oil and hit the road. Now we have another feature here. We have the True Pro Grip. These are not an imitation. These are a True Pro Grip, and on the end we have custom machine bar weights, which help isolate the vibration. I'll start the bike up for you while we're sitting here. The bike always has started cold, no choke. Maybe, you know, this winter you might have to choke it a little bit, but I've never had to. Of course, I've never tried to start it in sub-zero temperatures. Of course, since I'm on film, it's not going to start. As you can see, no smoke. Bike fires right up. Bike shifts as smoothly as a new one. It rides as smoothly as a new one. Plenty of power. You can see the turn signals all work on the bike. Show you the back ones here. As you can see, the trailer light coupling works on the bike. No problems with the bike at all. You're getting a good bike. It's got the Superstar headlight. Loudest horn you can get on one. Nice loud horn. Helps.